guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Haley. I'm a reseller on eBay and Poshmark primarily. And if you're not new here, welcome back. I am so excited to go over my last few days worth of sales with you guys. These are sales for the past 2 to 3 days. There's one item that I already shipped out because I was not sure if I was going to be able to make this video for you guys or not. So yeah, one's already been shipped, but it was included in the numbers that we'll go over momentarily for this ship me video. So yeah, let's dive right in. I'm so excited. I'm back here in my bedroom. I hope that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. My baby is napping, so we're going to do this quickly and efficiently. So, some stats for this reselling, for this ship with me video before we get started. These are 7 items that have sold within the past 2 to 3 days. Most of them have sold within 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours of listing. Also, another side note, I have not been listing or posting or doing anything reselling related, like at all, this year so far. I just got back into the swing of things. Honestly, it's probably been 3 or 4 months that I have lacked posting, lacked consistency. That definitely showed in last year's November and December numbers. So my sales are just now ramping back up. I just started posting new items again on my eBay and my Poshmark January 7th. So some of these items I've already had in my closet. They're starting to sell now that I'm working my way back up the eBay and Poshmark algorithm now that I'm posting more, and some of the items have sold very quickly since listing them in January. So we'll go over that as I get to the items too. But anyways, the average sell price for this ship with me that we're doing today was $51. That's wild. I'm so excited. My goal for 2025 is to have my average sell price be much higher than it typically is. I want to pick up quality items. I don't necessarily want to volume sell, however that is the name of the game sometimes. But yeah, I would just like to have a higher ASP. So that's exactly what's going on right now with this first ship with me video. So let's just get right into it. The first item is this gorgeous, stunning Revolve Majorelle knit tie waist jumpsuit. It's the jogger leg. It's this beautiful gray color. It looks brand new, like it's never been worn, and it has this stunning tie waist, and it's this slouchy off the shoulder, just very cozy girl vibes, like luxury errand running is what I think when I see stuff like this. Like, you're completely put together, but you're so cozy. This sold relatively quickly. This sold probably within, I would say, 2 months, and it sold for $50 on Poshmark. My earnings were $40, and my cost of goods on this at my local thrift store was $4.99. So I'm very, very excited about this sale. I'm thinking right now I'm just putting my items in these little clear bags. I like these bags because if something happened and like someone's mail was left outside and the weather was bad and it was raining, it's just like an extra layer of protection for the item. However, I'm not sold on all of the plastic. I don't enjoy dealing in plastic and things that are bad for the environment. This is not the most relaxing ASMR. I may not package these on camera for you guys if it's too noisy. Hopefully that's fine. Okay, so there's one item. The next item is a Dudley Stevens fleece pullover. And if you watched my first thrift haul video of 2024, this was in it. So this was listed and it sold within 48 hours. It is Dudley Stevens, new with tags. These retail for so much money. And they also sell very quickly and for nice amounts of money on the secondhand market. I'm just making sure there's no fuzzies on this fleece. I've already lint rolled it, but you guys know how fleece is. It's hard to keep the fuzz off of it. Okay, so again, Dudley Stevens Greenpoint fleece. That's the style name. New with tags. Retailed for $158. I took a very quick offer on Poshmark for $50 for this. I believe I had it listed for $80, which is kind of steep, but it was new with tags, and as far as eBay's concerned, that price was spot on. However, I am just honestly trying to get the algorithm sort of back in my favor since I've been not listing items for so long and I'm just now getting started again. And I also told myself too that I want to try and get as many $50 and up sales as I can this year. Like I kind of just want that to be a goal for me. How many items can I feasibly sell for $50 and up this year? And I believe last year, I checked the numbers and I had like 75 $50 and up sales. So if I can get like 100 $50 and up sales this year, that would be great. So again, I could have gotten more for this specific item, but I just posted it. I got an offer pretty much immediately and it was at that $50 mark. So I took it, and my earnings from Poshmark, $40, and then because this was new with tags at my local thrift store, I did sort of pay up for this. The cost of goods was $14. So didn't make a massive profit on this one. I made a good profit, not a massive one, just because I did pay up for it. But again, just getting that algorithm back moving in my favor. And it sold so fast for that $50 mark that I was looking for. So happy with it. So next, I've had this one for a minute. It is a Naya little like lagging look, tie-dyed maxi length dress. I believe that this is linen. Let me double check. No, yes, it's a linen blend. But one reason I picked this up at the thrift store was because it's just, I've never heard of the brand, and I know my camera's backwards, so like you're probably not gonna be able to tell what that tag is, but the tag was tacked on and it looked very high quality, and then just the feel of the material and this nice little zipper in the back, I was like, let me look into this. So this is kind of like a lagging look minimalist brand, and this stuff retails for a lot of money. Another reason why I looked this up is it was sized a size 2. So that's normally an indicator that it might be, you know, more of a higher end brand, or maybe more of like maybe not high end, but you know, kind of like a capsule wardrobe-esque brand that you might pay up for it, but it's made really well and you can do a lot with it in your closet. So when I looked this up, that was exactly what it was. And the sell-through rate for it was pretty good. There wasn't a lot on the market for it. So I decided to give it a try. And it sold. And it sold probably within 4 months. And I took an offer on Poshmark for $41. My earnings were $32.80, and my cost of goods on this was $4.99. So, not a bad flip, if you ask me. Trying to listen to make sure my child is still sleeping. I believe he is. Okay, next we have another Dudley Stevens. And again, if you watched my first thrift haul video of 2024, this was also in that haul. Make sure we don't have any fuzzies. Again, these sell so stinking fast. It's insane. Just because, again, they are very sought after. They keep you warm. They're great for up north in the colder seasons, but they're so expensive when you purchase them retail. So a lot of people do turn to the secondhand market. And I found these just in time for the season. So this one is a size large, Dudley Stevens. It's the Cobble Hill style. So it's a tunic style and it has some pockets at the bottom. I took an offer on this one for $52 on Poshmark. I probably could have gotten a little bit more for this one on eBay. But again, I'm kind of looking at that 52 marker to determine if I'm gonna accept, you know, how do I word this? If I think that I could get more on eBay, but I get an offer on Poshmark first and it's at that $50 mark, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. However, if I would have waited, I probably would have gotten a little bit more on eBay. But again, at that $50, I'm good with it. So, took the offer for $52. My earnings from Poshmark, $41.60, and then my cost of goods on this was $9.99, which I believe my local thrift store knows this brand. And they had it marked up. It's funny because my small town thrift store will do things like mark up Abercrombie and Fitch, they'll mark up American Eagle, they'll mark up mall brands that are like not even worth that really on the secondhand market. Like sometimes I'll find a really pretty Abercrombie and Fitch dress and I'm like, oh wow, you know, they'd probably flip for like $30 on eBay. And then I check the price and they have it listed for like $16.99. It's like, oh my goodness. It's ridiculous. Also, funny side note, it is a lot of gentlemen that work at my local thrift store, and they're the ones in the back doing all of the pricing. So it's kind of like, have I heard my mom mention this brand, or have I heard this, or maybe my girlfriend. So it is a lot of like super common mall brands that are marked up so much, and then they'll miss the like luxury higher end items. They'll have that stuff marked at like $3.99. Anyways, I'm not complaining, but yeah, just thought that was a funny little side note. Okay, next item. I do not pick this up often at all. It's Joseph Ribkoff. It is a designer brand. It is a high-end brand. It does sell for a lot retail. Resell, however, hit or miss. And the reason I picked this one up, hang on, I have some fuzzies, was because it was very like artsy, lagging look-esque. It is a long line tunic, and it has this asymmetrical kind of like shark bite hem. Has these cute little pockets in the front. It's just really quirky, and honestly, I felt that with keywords, I could move this relatively quickly, and it did move very fast. I only had this for a couple of weeks. Oh, and what size was it? It's a size 10, so, you know, maybe around a large. I just took a quick offer on Poshmark on this one. I wasn't really trying to get a ton of money. Again, I just wanted to see it move. So I took an offer for $20. That made my earnings $16 on Poshmark. And my cost of goods on this was $2.99. So again, I knew that it would move quickly. And it was just $2.99, and I thought, okay, I'll get that because I'll be able to get it in and out. Let's see, let me grab a bag. Okay, and then my last item that sold right before filming this video was another Dudley Stevens. So in that thrift haul video, I found 4 Dudley Steven fleece pullovers, all in the same size. I'm assuming from the same person. All have sold except for one. And the one that I still have, I'm kind of surprised I still have it because it's this gorgeous red color. And it kind of has like a unique neck. And I thought, man, this will sell so fast. But I still have that one. So anyways, this is a navy in the Dudley Stevens fleece. This one is kind of a more basic style from them. I think it's called the Park Slope style. And again, these still resell for a lot of money. However, the resale market is kind of oversaturated with this specific style. So depending on the color you have and the condition, you may or may not get a lot for the Park Slope style of the Dudley Stevens, and that's kind of what happened with this one. It is a navy, so it's a unique color. However, I wasn't expecting to get like $50 or anything for this one. It ended up selling extremely quickly, within 48 hours for $38 on Poshmark. I did take an offer. I think I had it listed for $45. And then my earnings were $28.38. And my cost of goods on this was $9.99. Again, I do think that this is something that my local thrift store is aware of being a nice item, and they do have it priced up. Other items like this, they normally have them listed for like $3.99 or $4.99. They actually have these Dudley Stevens listed for $9.99, and right next to them, I found 3 Frank and Eileen pullovers that they had listed for $3.99. So, yeah. I'm like, what are y'all doing? But anyways, I'm glad that they don't know the brand Frank and Eileen yet, because they jacked the price up on that as well. So, let me get this closed. I hope my volume's okay for you guys on this video. Okay, and then the one item that I should have included in this what sold video, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this video or not, just depending on my child's sleep schedule and availability, was one of the Frank and Eileen pullovers. It sold within 24 hours. It should have been in this ship with me video. It sold for $106 on eBay, and my cost of goods on that was $3.99. So not a bad flip if you ask me. And with all of those items going out, my average sell price was $51. Again, so excited, super stoked about that. These are items that I'm finding at my very rural, very small town thrift stores. So if I can do this, anybody can do this. I'm excited to grow in 2025. I'm treating my reselling business as an actual business this year and less like a hobby. So let's see what our numbers look like at the end of 2025. Hopefully next week I will have another ship with me video that mirrors this sell price. So yeah, let's see how this week goes, and I'll see you in the next one.